crazy. What's this, a new intro? Yeah.
And get a little freestyle today, bro.
Not today, man. Cut the beat, cut the beat, cut the beat, cut the beat. Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your boy King Josiah.
It's your boy Fernando, the one and only, man.
And man, we have a very, very, very good topics going on here. So today, a lot of people in life, you're going to, in relationships in general, people seem like they're going to get over on you. They want to use you. They want to manipulate you. So now we're doing 8 reasons on how to not get manipulated inside a relationship, whether it be friends, family, marriage, any type of relationship. Where these are 8 ways not to get manipulated. So one way you don't want to get manipulated is you could tell if you're being manipulated is the person is always repetitively lying. They lie about everything. Every time you ask them about something, they're lying. They never really tell the truth at all. Lying for no reason. Lying about the simple stuff. Like, hey, did you eat my food that was in the fridge? No. Knowing good and well, like, just always repetitively lying.
Man, I feel like people lie for a reason. I feel like not a good reason either.
Why?
People lie to make themselves feel better.
Why do you think they do that, bro?
I don't know, bro. I feel like they don't. It's like they make themselves feel better and make the other person feel like they're not worth nothing. So it's like how you was explaining. You and your girlfriend. You at the house or whatever,
Right.
and y'all ordered some pizza, or she had takeout. Y'all brought it home, and it was hers, and then you ate it, and she asked you, confronted you, did you eat it? And you
Mhm.
was like, nah, but you really did. It's just like, I guess, like a drive that make people feel better.
So do you feel like some people lie to spare other people's feelings
Yeah, most
because they're
definitely.
scared of the reaction?
Yeah. If he would have told her, from that example you gave earlier, if he would have told her that he ate it, he definitely would have got a different response.
Exactly.
But I feel like if you tell the truth, you'll get much more respect.
Yeah.
She
But
was gonna be mad. She was gonna be mad.
of
Sorry to
course.
cut you off, bro.
No, you good.
She was gonna be mad, but she was gonna respect him more in the long run if he tell the truth. Once you keep lying, it's like they don't have that trust with you no more. It's like they're drifting away from you.
Mm-hmm. But some people drift away off the truth. Honestly, bro.
Yeah.
Well, why do I say that? So a lot of people can't handle the truth, right? You know how a woman would say in a relationship, "Oh, tell me the truth. Be open with me. Be honest with me." Yeah, of course,
Mhm.
right? But they're used to being lied to so much, it's hard for them to believe the truth when they hear it.
Yeah.
So a lot of women in general,
Mm-hmm.
from my experience, a lot of women, they will I'll tell them the straight up truth. I'm like, this is what it is, and this is what it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to. I wouldn't say they don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're expecting me to lie to them.
Yeah.
Like I would tell them, that's aggravating, bro. When I tell somebody the truth and then they always think I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't lied to you at all, but because you're not because you're not used to hearing the truth,
Mm-hmm.
you think I'm lying to you. So now it makes me feel like I need to lie to you to keep you happy because that's what you're used to hearing. But that's not in me, bro. I can't do that.
Yeah.
And I've lost many people over that.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, they kind of pre-plan like an argument. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like when you're in the argument, I feel like everybody knows what they're gonna say at that moment, or they think about it later what I
Mhm.
should have said. And I think people, I'm not gonna say, nah, I can't. They like used to being lied to so much that it's just like they don't expect anything else. They're not trying to move outside their comfort zone. Some people get in a relationship, they get cheated on or whatever, and then they attract those same individuals back into their life. But it's a different person. You feel me? So
Mhm.
I feel like they don't really know what they want. They just they blinded by the personality, by the fact they just going off of pure looks, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Right. I really rock with that, bro, because a lot of people out there just going off looks. I'm not gonna lie, I've went off looks a couple of times. A couple of times. A lot of times. And like I had to learn it wasn't all about looks. what good is your looks if you driving me insane? Like if I gotta, I'm like, all right, she's nice to look at, but then I'm like, when every time I see you, I'm like, hopefully she don't start an argument today, bro. What kind of life is that to live? Bro, it's a lot of people are so blinded by the looks because everybody want a bad bitch. Everybody want a girl that's out their league. Everybody want a Beyonce. Everybody want a Rihanna.
Yeah.
Bro, just people need to be more appreciative of authentic people,
Yeah.
honestly, because it's they just need to be appreciated more, bro. Because people are just so used to being lied to. It's hard for them to receive the truth.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will say you have to watch how you tell people the truth.
Mm-hmm. What you mean
Right?
by that?
Okay, so here's what I mean. The truth told rudely can do just as much damage as a lie. So say, you know how girls be like, I told you the truth. I bought you from nothing. I did this, I did that, I did that. They count favors and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine if they said that a little nicer. Hey, I love you. I know we haven't been, we haven't been good lately.
Yeah.
However, I want to let you know I still love you, but I don't like when you did this. It made me feel this way.
Yeah.
You see how
Two
that
different
just two
responses.
different responses. Now, if it's every time you bring up something and it's causing chaos, it makes that other person shut down, and not want to receive nothing you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to acknowledge your own flaws before you address somebody else's.
Most definitely.
Because when you do that, you'll serve them better that way. Most
Exactly,
likely.
bro. Well, yeah, bro. I understand. And a lot of women are like, good for the eye but bad for the soul.
Ooh, tell me what you mean by that, bro.
But it's just like it's a lot of beautiful women out there. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. But once you start talking to them, you understand like they really dumb. Like I'm not saying as in like book smart. They just don't
Mhm.
have the common sense or to carry on with life, bro.
Right.
They just go. They base life purely off of their looks. You get a pretty girl, she pretty much can get anything.
Right.
She got it way much easier, to be honest.
Yeah.
Cause any dude will approach her, and once you get a girl, she start having all that attention seeking. It's over with. She act like she don't want to do nothing no more, bro.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than, being with a woman who knows she's pretty. She knows she's pretty,
Yeah.
but she knows she's pretty. Like, she just start acting all bougie, start acting a certain way. It's just, I just can't do it, bro.
Hey
Honestly.
man, you just gotta humble her, bro. At the same
Of
time,
course, you gotta humble 'em.
it's more options out there, and I know it's a lot of more pretty women besides her.
Right. But some people, they're so locked in on that one person. They're like, yeah, she's pretty and I need her. Like, bro, no, you don't need her, bro. Let her go.
Don't worry, I get a sister. Nah, I'm playing.
Man, let's get on to number 2. All right, so the second way to know you're being manipulated by a man is he'll be very, very controlling, right? He'll control your environment. He'll control what you do. But he'll control you if you let him. Much more like a woman,
Mhm.
If you let a woman run over you and she knows she can run over you, she's most definitely going to run all over you.
Definitely.
You got to be assertive. Assertive, but not aggressive, not overly aggressive,
Yeah.
right? If you got to say you're an alpha male, you're not an alpha male. like it should just show who you are. It just should show who you are as a person. It should show just by the way you carry yourself. When I see grown women, I know there's a certain way I got to approach her. I
Yeah.
approach all women with a certain respect.
Yeah.
Because I come from a woman. Every man comes from a woman. So I will always, get that respect for them.
Yeah.
However, I will say, like, this is my domain. Like, when you come into my house, I'll run this.
Yeah.
Like, you can make it a home for sure, but I run this.
Yeah. I think a lot of women get that confused. You have a lot of women, they work like these executive jobs,
Mhm.
and they the boss or they're an entrepreneur and they have their own bag.
Right.
Hey, which is cool, whatever you do. I don't get, into it if she make more than me or if I make more than her, long as I'm doing my part. And as a man, when you step into that house, like my girl, my wife, whatever, my future wife, when you step in that house, I'm the king. You feel me?
Right.
I'm gonna run it. I'm the one that's gonna lead. I'm gonna be the dominant one. But when you outside, hey, you can do that. But when you in here, I'm taking care of you. You feel me?
Right.
You gonna support me and everything. So that's what I'm.
So, is it possible for you to be the man of the house and your woman makes more than you?
Yeah. I feel like you can, bro. To be honest,
You think so?
I feel like money don't play a part in whether you're a man or not. or
Okay.
whether you run your own household.
Okay.
It's just the fact that are you able to lead?
Right. So a lot of people are getting manipulated because they're letting their woman control them. They're letting their man control their every move. If you have to check in with your partner every chance you get, like
Mm,
I get it. You can check them, like text them one time, two times throughout the day. But we're busy. We're grown. We have bills to pay. It's like you can't don't let a person manipulate you or make you feel bad because they can't control you,
yeah,
right? Never let somebody control your every move. Don't let somebody control your mind to the point that it affects you in a negative way, a negative manner, a negative way.
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I say when it's just make sure you're staying out of that very controlled environment.
Take control of your emotion.
Okay. So number 3. This leads us to number 3.
Mm-hmm.
So the third reason you're being manipulated by a man is if he depends on your forgiveness. Ladies, he depends on your forgiveness. What do I
Explain.
mean by that?
Explain, bro.
I got you. So say if say if me and my woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're together, I go cheat on her, right? And she takes me back. And I cheat on her again. And she takes me back. Now I know that I can cheat on you and you will automatically take me back.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm depending on your good heart. I'm depending on your forgiveness. I know you're going to forgive me.
Yeah.
So I will keep doing it. Not me per se. Like I'll never cheat. That's
Yeah.
that's just not in me. I just can't do it. I don't see how people do it. I can't sit there and lay next to somebody I claim I love and just go cheat on them. That's so stupid. That's so dumb, bro. It's like
Makes sense.
I just can't. However, you're not supposed to, man or woman, don't depend on their forgiveness. If a man does you wrong, okay, hold them accountable. Woman does you wrong, okay, hold her accountable. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like at that moment, if you cheat, I feel like it shouldn't be no second chances. I mean, everybody have their perspective of
Mhm.
why they did it, but at the same time, if I or anything can get you to that edge, as if you're looking at another dude or female in that way, or you cheat, like it's a possibility you can do it again,
Right.
be in that same environment. You feel me?
I feel like, well, if you cheat on me, it's over.
Yeah, most
But
definitely.
it's over if you cheat on me. But some people, they think of it. They have an old school mind, I would say.
Hmm.
Because back in the day, I'm sure people will be married 60, 70, 80 years. There'll probably be some infidelity in there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the case for everybody, but possibly there could be some infidelity in there.
Hmm.
So somehow, some way. Um, but we don't want to normalize that.
Mm.
Let's normalize being married without cheating. Let's normalize having relationships without cheating. When you cheat on somebody, it makes them feel less, devalue. The trust is broken. Once you break trust with me, it's really hard to get it back. I promise you.
The self-esteem go down, boy.
It really does, bro. It really lowers somebody's self-esteem when you do somebody so wrong. They've been doing everything right.
Hmm.
They think they've been doing everything right when you go and just cheat on them.
See,
That breaks somebody down.
stay to yourself, man. What's that, number 4?
Number 4 now. So the fourth reason you're being manipulated by somebody
Mhm.
is if they show you temporary love or love bomb you. Now, ladies, listen up. Let me explain this. So say if I'm working, I work corporate and I'm out working. All right, right.
Hmm.
So love bombing is you ever. All right, say no better. I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this woman wrong the whole time,
Mhm.
doing her completely wrong, and
Mhm.
she's just taking it. But then the day she leaves, the day she says, "Okay, Josiah, I'm so done with you. I'm so done. I can't do this anymore. I'm so done. I'm done with this."
Hmm.
So I'm gonna be like, "Okay," but then I go home and I give her the best 2 weeks of her life. I'm taking her out. I'm giving her flowers. I'm taking her on a date. I'm doing this. Now she's so in love with these 2 weeks. I done gave her like a couple months of hell, but she's so in love with these 2 weeks that she's like, okay, he's changed. I'm going to stay. And then right when you say you're going to stay, I go back to square one. I stopped taking you out. I stopped doing this. I showed you temporary love just for the benefit of you staying. People do that a lot these days.
You don't think he can possibly still love her if he do that?
Hell no. There's no way you can say you love somebody and do them completely wrong.
Yeah, point.
You know, it's one thing you say, oh, I love you. You know, love, people just throw that word out. It's overly used, honestly. You know, don't say you love everybody. My definition of love is I will love you through your flaws, good times, bad times, ugly, the good, bad, ugly. You know, I want to see you in your worst day. You know, I want to be there with you. I want to be there for you unconditionally. I don't love you under any conditions that you provide me something. I don't expect nothing from you in return. I love you because that is just how I feel. If I love you, I'll die for you.
So.
And that's not a lot of people. Like, I could count on one hand how many people I die for. But yeah.
So, bro, what make you think that a dude would do that to a woman? You know, he's not showing her, he cheating on her, and then when she decide to get up, you know, decide she want to leave for herself, for her own benefit, why do you think a dude, he wants to step up now? He shows her that attention as if when he first got her, you know how when you first get a female or whatever, and you show her like that nonstop love and attention, like everything. But, you know, once you get her, you get complacent. Why do you think that a dude would just, when she's about to leave, he get his act right, and then he knows she's gonna come back?
That you just answered right there. He knows she's gonna come back. If she that goes in with them being manipulated, being manipulative. Like, if you know a person's gonna come back, you're depending on their forgiveness. You're depending on their good heart. A lot of people, there's very rare people that have good heart these days, and you gotta watch when you do people with good hearts wrong, because it makes them not want to have a good heart anymore. And we need more of that in the world. You can see on TV, there's all types of murders, there's all types of things going on. But people with the good hearts, you know, you have to protect them at all costs. You really have to. And most people are not who they think they are as a person. You know, men. If men know they can run the game on a woman, they will run the game.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. But women are getting a lot smarter now. They know how to run some game better than men these days. It's getting scary out here. But hey, it's getting scary. But hey, they learning the game. Power to them. You know, I don't hate the player, hate the game. You feel me? I will always say that. So, number 5, you know you're being manipulated by somebody, anybody, forget man or woman, if they make you feel inadequate. They make you feel like you're not enough. Like, everything's your fault.
So, like, victim blaming.
Basically, victim blaming. I use victim blaming in cases of things like rape and stuff like that, because you know how men or women, they will go through some type of traumatic situation, and a man or say, you shouldn't have been there at that time of night. You shouldn't have been there. You know, that wouldn't have happened if you just, you just big victim blame the hell out them. You just tore them all the way down.
They probably don't have no respect for you after that.
They won't. They really won't. All their respect just went out the freaking window. It really did. But if somebody makes you feel inadequate, if they makes you feel like you're not enough, you're doing everything right, and they still belittle you, they don't acknowledge any of the good but only the bad, man, stay away from them. Stay away from them.
Yeah, I feel like anybody ever try to like belittle you or, you know, get you at a point where they changing your emotions, I feel like you should leave them alone. You should just go in your room and cry about it. God damn.
Boy did drugs before the show.
I ain't know COVID came in the door. Boy, so, my bad, bro. This shit hurt, bro. My bad. But what was I
See?
saying? Oh yeah. Um
Hey.
hey, I feel like anybody ever altering your emotions, you shouldn't have, deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody just say like for me and you, like we best friends. If I ever, you ever disagree with me about anything and I can change your emotions, something wrong, bro. You need to go do some deep diving about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's something within you that you have to change for you not to feel that hurt coming from me or coming from anybody else.
Do you think that plays a part in having self love?
What you mean?
Like, if they had more self love, do you think people, because not everybody's mentally strong,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So you could say one thing to somebody and it'll tear them all the way down.
yeah.
I say it depends on the experience.
hmm
So when it comes to that, do you think it's harder to tear somebody down if they have more self love for themselves?
Yeah. I feel like once you have that self love or that confidence, believe in yourself like you believe in God. To be honest.
Mm-hmm.
That's really why I go by it. If you have that level of confidence, nobody can destroy you, bro. No matter what they do. It's just like once you get to a certain height in life where you like 100% confident within your body, within yourself, nobody can touch you, bro. You can be that person, go out to dinner dates by yourself and, still enjoy life. You don't have to hit up a friend and be like, okay, hey, you trying to go here? And if they say no, you ain't got to be like, well, I ain't going no more.
Right.
I'm still gonna be that person. I'm going by myself whether you going or not. Feel me?
I used to be like that, bro. Like if I couldn't go with a team of people, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't say I had no self love. I just didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to see everybody eating their food and I'm just there by myself and people thinking I got stood up on a date. They got stood up on a date. They're like, oh, his date didn't show up. Somebody got stood up because there's some signs, bro. They'll either order a water or a drink, and then they'll order another water because then they're trying to save the appetite. Like that's how you know. But yeah, bro. When I really learned what self love was, and I
Mhm.
started loving myself and forgiving myself unconditionally, and showing myself grace.
Yeah.
Man, it changed my life around. It really changed my life, and it changed the way I loved other people.
See?
So yeah,
It definitely do it for you, man.
yeah. So that's what we at, number 6.
Yeah.
All right. So number 6, we've been over it already. If you let number 6, somebody's manipulating you if you let them play games. If they play games,
hmm
say if y'all schedule a date, they continuously cancel, but you still reschedule with them like a
can't
doctor's appointment.
can't do it.
Like you can't do it.
Put
You
them on the
can't
back
do it.
burner.
If you let somebody run game on you, if you let man or woman, if they run all over you. If you let them run all over you, they will run all over you.
Yeah, and I feel like just how if men ask a woman on a date, I feel like he should pay, but at the same time, if she ever stood you up, I feel like you shouldn't talk to that person no more. One, because
Hmm.
I know she's probably not interested, or two, she don't have her mind made up what she's want to do.
I think most women go on dates just for the free food.
Probably,
Like,
hey,
like honestly, bro. Like, I asked one woman. I said, honestly, why do you go on date? This girl was on a date like every other week. Still ain't have a boyfriend. I'm like, nah, we halfway through the year, and you've been on a date every week. So what is wrong with you? We had to have that. I had to have. I was like, so what's wrong with you? Like, why can't you choose a man? She's like, honestly, I just want to be single. So basically, you're wasting these people's time.
yeah.
She's like, no, I get full. I'm like, so you really go just to eat? And she was like, yeah.
All right, guys, don't get pimped like this,
I'm
please.
try- And then, but she was really attractive. So I can see why you get asked out on so many dates. However, you're wrong if you do somebody like that. If you're a woman or anybody and you just going for the free food,
Yeah.
woman in particular, if you're just going out and you just going out for the free food, then yeah, you're a bum and you're wrong.
Yeah, leech. I feel like low
Filthy
key.
leech.
I feel like low key within 10 minutes of having that conversation, I feel like you can know the intentions of what the other person have.
Oh yeah.
If like when you talking to her and whatever, however she's talking about herself, however she carry herself, they would tell you what's the day gonna be like. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like she probably the woman that, just go on hundreds of dates and want to be single. I'm pretty sure she like gave off signals to the other dudes that she want to be single. She just want free food. They just didn't really care. They just probably want, because she was so attractive. They
Yeah.
probably just wanted, get something to eat, take it back, beat the back end or something like that. You understand me?
Hey, there is how they really be. Hey, they be blinded by the attraction, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And you gotta watch out. That's how you get set up. I almost got set up twice. I did get set up. I got set up twice. So one time, it was in my city. I lived in the hood. I was at home. This girl said, "Come over." Now I live in downtown Buffalo,
Mhm.
right? So she lives uptown, so you can see the little beef or whatever they got.
Mhm.
Beef. So I go uptown to this girl's house,
Mhm.
and she's like, we chopping it up or whatever,
Mhm.
and and she said, "Go to the store for me." Now I'm uptown, like I don't know anything about this place. I know what it is. I know I'm not supposed to be there.
Mhm.
Because I'm not no gang banging affiliate. But if somebody approaches me and I say I live down the way, I'm getting beat up. They be like, "Where you from?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I live down the way." Now I'm getting beat up. Now I'm getting stumped out in the middle of the yard. So she says, so to go back to the story, she says, "You'll go to the store for me." The store like 2 minutes away. I'm like, "Okay, I can go to the store." So
Mhm.
tell me why I walk to the store. I'm like, "Come with me." She's like, "Nah, you can go by yourself." And I was like, "All right, cool." That was red flag one. I should have been like, "Why don't you want to go to the store? You don't want nothing." I'm like, she's like, "Yeah, go." So I walk to the store, and next thing you know, bro, like I see like a pile of dudes behind me. So I'm like, "Yo," so I cross the street. They cross the street. Oh, I was like, "Oh hell!" So then I cross the street back again. They cross the street back again. So I was like, "Oh nah." So then I saw somebody like come in, like from the left. So now at this point, I'm running. I started jetting. Once I see what's about to happen, I'm running. Next thing you know, somebody come out the other corner, tackle me. Ooh, bro. Then I'm getting stumped out and I'm getting beat up, bro. And I'm like, "Yo," like they like, "Why you running?" I'm like, "What you mean why I'm running? Y'all chasing me." But yeah, you gotta watch, bro. You gotta watch. And that was the first time I've been set up. Thank God I didn't die. I made it out alive. And yeah, I got out of that situation. We handled it accordingly,
Mhm.
and yeah, we handled it accordingly. And I went back, and hey, she our prayers to her, rest in peace to her. She died, unfortunately.
Dang.
I don't know I believe she got shot, but that's unfortunate for her. But prayers to her. It's unfortunate. I didn't do it. Let's just throw that out there. I didn't do it.
I would think about
Like,
that,
like nah. Like I was. This just recently happened. Like
boy.
this happened like something. This was years ago. But like last year, she died.
Damn.
You know.
Open up.
I don't want them knocking on my door talking about, "Oh, you killed such." Like, nah, bro. I did. She's nah. I don't. Hey. Hey. When you setting people up, and that's what you get. It always gonna come back.
Come with the game.
All right, so what we on? Again, I didn't do it. Let's put it out there. So
Say, I state your full name.
look at that. We asked 50 people 8 ways to know why you're being manipulated, and we're on number 7. When they give you problems, so the person will give you problems with no solution. So that's how you know you're being manipulated. If somebody's continuously bringing up all the problems with no solution, they're just telling you problem after problem after problem. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. I hate when you do this. I hate when you do that.
So kind of like victim blaming.
Like kind of like victim blaming, but they just giving you problems with no solution. They don't provide any solution. They don't want to provide help. They expect you to fix it on your own. Some things you do need to fix on your own. However, some people just need help.
Kind of selfish.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
it is kind of selfish, bro. So how do you feel about uh not gonna lie, I forgot the question.
Problems. People create problems and no
Yeah,
solution.
yeah. People that giving problems with no solution. Have you ever been through that? When a woman will tell you what you're doing wrong, but she won't tell you anything of what you need to do to fix it, how you can help the situation, how you can help her out.
No, not really. I feel like my ex, she always told me the problem, but it never was fixed. So it is what it is.
It never was fixed. Exactly. That's the toxic. Toxic. Dang, she toxic. Ooh, dang, she toxic.
But I don't get myself in those situations where people can call be a problem for me or vice versa,
Right.
and then I have to come up with a solution. I gotta be like Superman at the end of the
Hey, I'm trying to be blessed, not stressed. Come on, baby.
day.
I'm trying to be blessed, not stressed.
What it do, baby?
So, yeah, I gotta explain this to the people.
hmm
If somebody, man or female, they're just giving you continuous problems, and if the person says they love you,
hmm
they will give you a leeway on how to fix it. They'll either show you with love and kindness, but make sure everything I say is out of love. So make sure you approach it to them in the right way. You can't approach everybody the same.
Yeah.
You really can't approach everybody the same because some people react different than others. You have to know your person. Take time to study your person.
hmm
Who you want to be with. Who they are as an individual, not just looks. Everybody goes off just looks in the beginning.
hmm
However, you should do more deep diving. Like the woman I'm interested in right now. In the beginning, all we had was looks. Okay, that's normal. I like the way you look. You like the way I look. Let's go out to dinner.
hmm
But over time, I began to pour into her and love her for who she is.
hmm
Even regardless of the flaws. I have flaws. She has flaws. But at the end of the day, I knew I loved her unconditionally.
hmm
I no limits, no nothing.
hmm
Now I refuse to let you do me wrong.
hmm
We'll talk about problems. We will effectively communicate. However, even when we do get into those little arguments or debates, I won't raise my voice at her or anything like that. But I always, at the end of the day, I would tell her, "Hey, you made me upset, but I still love you.
hmm
I feel this type of way right now, but I will not always feel this way. I still love you." And some women you just have to give that reassurance to, and men as well. On the woman's side, you have to give them that reassurance that hey, I know we're not on good terms, but I still love you.
Yeah. I know a lot of women they want that reinsurance, but at the same time, man want that the same way just as her, just as bad
Exactly.
as her. Even though he's not gonna say that he want it, but it's nice to have it.
Yeah, of course, of course. You know, um, even it just comes out the blue. When I feel like there's a such thing as being spiritually connected to somebody. Say
Yeah,
if you're having sex with them or y'all smashing on different occasions,
yeah,
you're gonna be. I believe in soul ties. You're gonna be bonded in some way.
yeah,
Like, have you ever been thinking about a woman and then are you thinking about your girlfriend or something like that, and she texts you
yeah,
out of nowhere,
yeah.
and it's like, oh man, I was just thinking about you. And vice versa, like, oh, I was just thinking, like, y'all soul tie, y'all spiritually connected.
Well, you were just horny. What sound?
They think about last night, ain't they? Oh, you just sitting there having a flashback. You filthy, dirty whore, you. Filthy. Let's go ahead and cleanse this room. Go ahead, bring out the sage.
Palo Santo. How that?
Yeah, that's the seventh reason you're being manipulated when they give you nothing but problems with no solution. Now, number 8, you're being manipulated because you're watching this video right now. If you have the question, or if you're being manipulated, baby,
Baby,
baby girl,
you came to the right place. Come on, you just
Welcome
gotta
to
follow the blueprint, the 7 steps that we laid down for you, baby.
and we gave them the whole shebang. So follow these 7 steps, realize and take it in. Don't, look at the podcast and say, "Oh, these guys are just they just don't understand me. They just like take criticism."
I'm not trying to understand. I gotta understand myself first.
Exactly. Understand yourself first before you come at us.
I
Don't
my
what?
bad. I ain't trying to cut
Nah,
you
yeah,
off,
you
but
good.
I never understand any individual 100%. It's always something that I don't know about them. I mean,
Yeah.
I can, get it down to a T, like what she like, what she do, how she act when she tired. But at
hmm
the end of the day, I would never fully know anyone or her.
Some people want you to read their mind. Let's bring that up.
Yeah.
They want you to be Dr. Seuss and
Let me put my turban on right
them. They
quick.
want you to be like, I feel like you want some chocolate. Oh, well, then you go to the store. I don't want nothing. You come back. Why didn't you get me anything? You said you didn't want nothing, but you should have knew that I liked such and such. Oh my gosh, you know I like this candy. Why didn't you get it for me? You said you didn't want nothing. Oh, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of you. Dang.
Got aggressive out of nowhere.
Hey, if you
ain't
ever
you?
want to know a woman's true colors, bro, just don't get her no food when you go out, bro. I promise you're going to see a whole different person. I'm so sick of you. I'm so this. I'm so that.
When she mad or hungry, boy, you gonna see her true colors.
Oh, yeah. Mad, hungry, drunk. True colors always,
Yeah.
come out. They be like, don't you ever. I'm like, yo, don't you ever talk to me like that again. You know I hate you. Dang.
So aggressive.
Hey, we're gonna be more aggressive than TSA in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I brought a water bottle in there, bro, and they get it out the bag, get it out the bag. Like damn.
hey, hey, I just want to say, happy 4th of July to the, it just passed, so happy 4th of July, and yeah, you're not gonna see this until like maybe a couple months from now, so, but happy 4th of July weekend, and you can find me at. First of all, did you want to say anything else, bro?
Nah, I think we hit all key points.
All
That
right,
shit.
so let's go all over these key points again.
All right.
So we asked 50 people 8 ways to know if you're being manipulated.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, they're a repetitive liar. Number 2, they're very controlling. Number 3, they depend on your forgiveness. 4, they will show you temporary love, aka love bomb you. Number 5, they will make you feel inadequate or less thereof. Number 6, they will play games. If you let a person play games, they will always run game on you. Number 7, they give you problems with no solution. And number 8, most importantly, you're watching this video right now, which is why you're being manipulated. I'm sorry to tell you.
At least you came to us like #1 podcast in the world. So hey,
Hey,
who else would you want advice from?
nobody. Nobody. No, we're the best in the game right now. Did you not see us on TikTok when we blew up in one day?
Call me the Black Dr. Phil.
1,000,000 views in one day. As soon as we posted it, scoo! I was on the way home. I post a snippet of the video. You
Mhm.
know, let's get active podcast. By the way, I posted a video on TikTok. Next, I'm on the way. I'm driving home. I get home. I get in the shower, lay in my bed. 500,000 views. I was like, whoa! Like now, keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever posted on TikTok. The woman I'm interested in right now, she said, she said, you should start a TikTok. I thought it was like BS. I was like, nah, I don't want to start a TikTok. I'm not a TikToker because I'm not dancing. I'm not step, lean, lean. But I'm glad I followed her advice. So thank you. So you can find me at I am King Josiah 1 on Instagram. Again, I am King Josiah 1 on Instagram, and Let's Get Active Podcast on Facebook and all this other good stuff.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Wick Clothing, WICK Clothing. And my personal Instagram is Nando, NANDO Wick, WICK hashtag _.
And don't forget, Let's Get Active Podcast on Instagram as well. Let's Get Active Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And shoot, well, at the end of the day, stop getting manipulated. Love you, and it's your boy King Josiah,
It's your boy Fernando.
and we out.